What is going on, people? Joey talks boxing. I want to talk about Francis Ngannous and his future in boxing. He's going to get another fight, obviously, because he did well enough in this fight where people are going to want to see him again. And you know what? I might even want to see him again. Do I want to see him against Tyson Fury? Definitely not next. I want to see Fury, Usyk. If they want to go do Fury and Ngannous after that, go ahead, fine. But people are wondering, how would he do? Because, you know, he did well versus Fury. How would he do? So first of all, I want to say is that Ngannous impressed me. One, he impressed me was not his power, because I knew he had some pop. But honestly, I don't think that he displayed like crazy power, because he did drop Fury, but a lot of people who dropped Fury, you know, besides for Wilder, you know, Steve Cunningham dropped Fury, and that other guy, Najal Magic, however you say his name, or Pavlik, I don't even know how you say the dude's name. He dropped Fury many years ago, so Fury didn't have the greatest chin in the world. What Fury does have, though, is unbelievable recovery ability, and you saw that. He got back up and was fine. I was impressed with his footwork. I thought his footwork was good for a big guy and for a boxer who's making his pro debut. That was impressive. I know he did some kickboxing, but to me, that was very impressive. Very, very impressive. I thought his patience was impressive. I thought him not biting on the feints was impressive. As far as his gas tank goes, he really didn't do much in the second half of the fight. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't like, to be honest with you, I wasn't like, wow, that's overly impressive by Francis Ngannous. The way I looked at this fight was, man, Fury, that was really bad. And Dimitri Bivol even said after the fight, he said, Fury, this was like, honestly, he was just really bad. But Fury's always been an inconsistent performer, and he definitely deserves to have an egg on his face after this one. This was horrible. Now, as far as what Ngannous can do versus other boxers, I've seen people say, no, now you see, because he did well versus Fury, he could beat Wilder, Joshua, White, Chisora, Jared Anderson, so on and so on and so on. That version of Tyson Fury would have lost to all the guys I just said last night. I mean, on Saturday night. He would have lost to all those guys. Tyson Fury thought this fight was a joke. I'm not making excuses for him, because he signed up to do the fight, and that's on you. You got to perform like it's legitimate. But he had agreed to do a fight on December 23rd, 8 weeks after this fight. If he thought this fight was a serious fight, you don't have another fight 8 weeks later set. You don't do that. You know, obviously you didn't think this was a legit fight, because if you thought it was a legit fight, how are you going to have two legitimate fights 8 weeks apart? You don't do that. What Fury thought was he was going to win this fight easy, he's going to make some good money, and then he's going to take a week or two off, and then he's going to do the 6-week training camp, get some of that ring rust off, and then go fight Usyk. That's what he thought it was going to be, but it wasn't that. Credit to Francis Ngannous, credit to Dewey Cooper, his trainer, credit to Mike Tyson for giving him pointers. He wasn't his lead trainer, because Dewey Cooper's the one who's in the corner. And big shout out to Dewey Cooper. I see him in the Mayweather videos. He did a good job. But with that said, I think Deontay Wilder would obviously knock him out. Anthony Joshua would knock him out. I think Jared Anderson would knock him out. Any legitimate boxer is going to knock him out. But he is dangerous. He does have legit power. He can hurt people. And what he has is a lot of physical strength, and probably has a pretty good chin. I mean, he has a thick neck and a big, you know, body. His gas tank still is very questionable. That was a heavyweight fight fought at a very slow pace. If you could step the pace up a little bit on him, make him, you know, work a little bit more, I think he would gas out, because he's so muscle bound. But, you know, there's a curiosity to see from it. I think he could definitely compete. The only guy I could think of that I mentioned that he could beat is, you know, it's in the top 15 is Dillian Whyte, and that's because Dillian Whyte is kind of shot. But, like, the young guys, they're, like, you know, ready to go. Dubois, Jared Anderson, a guy like, Torres, those dudes, you know, who's the Frank Sanchez. I think they would all be just too much for him. And Deontay Wilder, you can't be that stationary of a target. And a guy like Ngannous who's going to tire out, if Wilder could just get to this third or fourth round, you got to think Wilder knocks him out. Now, he could hurt Wilder, and Wilder doesn't have the greatest chin in the world, and we're not sure what kind of punch resistance Wilder has. So, yeah, that's something. I think with Joshua, Joshua's just too fast and too powerful for him. And I know Joshua is tentative, and maybe he'll be a little bit tentative versus Ngannous, but come on, man. It's a different level of speed and a different level of coordination. Not trying to knock him, But I'm just saying, I think power also, Wilder and Joshua, in boxing power, they got a lot more. People are going to say, what do you mean? He knocked down Fury. Yeah, because Fury got hit and, you know, was hooked that he didn't see coming. And Fury's been dropped by people, like I said, that weren't the greatest. So, good win for Fury. I should say good win. Good moral win for Ngannou, even though I thought he lost the fight pretty clearly. But as far as he goes, as far as beating other top boxers, I don't think that's the case. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.